Hello foreign Indian medical students, welcome to my channel. In this video, I have presented a PowerPoint presentation collected from various news media reports. Let me see one by one. Top stories. Hindustan Times. NMC does not have data on placing medical students from Ukraine in West Bengal Center. The Hindu. Indian medical students evacuated from Ukraine to sit on hunger strike. New Indian Express. NMC states can't decide on students back from Ukraine. These are all the news media reports. The New Indian Express. The National Medical Commission states that state governments can't decide on students back from Ukraine. The NMC has taken a stand not to let states decide on accommodating students returned from Ukraine to continue their medical education here. In an RTI reply to Kannur-based health activities, the regulatory body said that accommodating foreign medical graduates was under consideration and no other request will be entertained at the moment. The decision came in the backdrop of the West Bengal government's controversial decision to allow medical students to attend private medical colleges in the name of observership. This means that around 18,000 Indian medical students who returned from war-torn Ukraine, including close to 3,900 from Kerala, have to wait till NMC uploads the policy decision on its website. These students are looking forward to a national level policy allowing them to continue their education in India. While various state governments have taken an sympathetic approach towards the concerns of the students and their parents, the Supreme Court of India has let the matter be decided by the NMC by June 29. Before NMC arrived at a decision, the West Bengal government allowed 394 students to undergo observership in different private medical colleges in the state from June 1. The West Bengal government had appealed to the NMC to accommodate the students to ensure their continuation of education. The Hindu. This is on July 21st. Indian medical students evacuated from Ukraine to sit on hunger strike. Parents Association said it has held multiple protests and also submitted a letter to PMO office, but in vain. Medical students who were evacuated from war-torn Ukraine will hold a 5-day hunger strike from Saturday over their demand of admission in Indian medical colleges as a one-time measure, according to a statement by the Parents Association of Ukraine MBBS students. The association claimed that 5,000 students and parents from 26 states will participate in the strike from July 23 to July 27. Due to war for more than 4 months in Ukraine, MBBS education has been hampered a lot. As time goes, students and parents are going through depression, anxiety and many mental issues. Our demand from Government of India is to accommodate all students in Indian medical colleges, the association said. The association said it has held multiple protests and also submitted a letter to PMO, but in vain. Last month, several students sat on a hunger strike at Jantar Mantar here, demanding admission to the country's medical colleges. We protested at Jantar Mantar thrice and twice at the NMC office in Dwarka. Also submitted our demand cum request letter to PMO, Health Ministry, Education Ministry, NMC and President of India. But no assurance till date. Students have now decided to sit on hunger strike, the statement added. They said there are approximately 12,000 such students, barring those in the final year, and as there are at least 600 medical colleges in the country, each institution needed to accommodate around 20 students. Thousands of students from India studying in various medical colleges across Ukraine had to abandon their courses and return home after Russian forces launched an offensive against the Eastern European country. In April too, parents of these MBBS students had staged a protest at Jantar Mantar demanding the government's intervention in accommodating their children in the medical colleges. In March, a public interest litigation was filed in the Supreme Court seeking directions on the issue of admission and continuation of their studies in India. The plea also sought direction from the center to provide a medical subject equivalency orientation program for such students. The Indian Medical Association has also recommended to Prime Minister Office that such students be accommodated in Indian medical colleges as a one-time measure. In a letter on March 4, the IMA had said such students should be permitted to go to Indian medical colleges for the remainder of their MBBS courses through an appropriate dispersed distribution, but it should not be seen as an increase in the annual intake capacity. Next, Hindustan Times. NMC does not have data on placing medical students from Ukraine in West Bengal Center. The National Medical Commission has not yet given permission to transfer or accommodate foreign medical students in Indian medical institutes, universities, the Health Ministry said in Lok Sabha. The National Medical Commission has no information regarding the accommodation of Indian medical students returning from war-torn Ukraine in the state-run medical colleges in West Bengal, the Union Health Ministry said in the Lok Sabha on Friday. The NMC has not yet given permission to transfer or accommodate foreign medical students in Indian medical institutes, universities, according to the ministry. Foreign medical students, graduates are either covered under Screening Test Regulations 2002 or Foreign Medical Graduate Licentiate Regulations 2021, as the case may be. There are no such provisions in the IMC Act 1956 and the NMC Act 2019, as well as the regulations to accommodate or transfer medical students from any foreign medical institutes to Indian medical colleges. Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare said in the lower house of Parliament during the ongoing monsoon session. The ministry's response came amid the West Bengal government's decision to allow medical students from Ukraine to attend private and state government-run medical colleges under the observership program. Around 394 medical students who returned to West Bengal from Ukraine were allowed to attend lectures and practical classes. However, they were not allowed to perform practical sessions by themselves. In a recent response to an RTI filed by Health Activities, the regulatory body NMC said it has not allowed states to decide on accommodating Ukraine returned medical students in medical colleges in India. Congress MP recently wrote to Union Health Minister requesting the accommodation of Indian medical students from Ukraine in local medical colleges or facilitating their transfer to medical colleges in other foreign countries. Lack of clarity has threatened their professional future. It would be a travesty of justice if first and second year students are required to take NEET examination and restart their MBBS studies, as many news reports have indicated. He also highlighted the Supreme Court judgment to allow students with pending clinical training to continue with their practice in NMC recognized medical colleges in India. These are all the media reports. For updates, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.